And hello everyone, and welcome to the PBC-SAC crossover tournament. This first matchup of day number 2 between the Lander Bearcats and the Carson-Newman Eagles. I'm Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry, and we're going to be bringing you the action today. An exciting day in day 1 there between the Eagles of Carson-Newman and the Pacers. The Carson-Newman Eagles showing their strength in that one, winning by a very large margin. And, of course, that exciting matchup between the Bearcats and the Rail Splitters of Lincoln Memorial in the first game yesterday. This is going to be an exciting matchup between two very game challengers. And Simmerly's going to win that one for the Eagles. Now bringing that one up will be Harris Price, and she gets it over to Brianna Smith. Tried to go underneath, but Simmerly lost that one. Now Harris brings it up for the Bearcats. Harris driving in, almost gets there, and recovered by the Eagles. Smith has it now. And so Price has it, gets it over to Smith on the corner. She gets it over to Simmerly, who pulls up and knocks it down for the first points of the day. So now Chelsea Mitchell has it, gets it back to McKenneth, who gets it back over to Jessica Harris. Harris trapped by the defense and taken away by Carson-Newman. Price driving in for the basket, gets it up, and rolls out, rebounded by Mitchell, and they're going to call that a foul on Marisites.
And that defense is exactly what we saw from the Eagles yesterday. I mean, they apply some pressure and they make things happen.
And we also saw Lander Bearcats getting off to a slow start yesterday, so we'll see if that is the same affliction that they suffer today, and I don't know if they can really afford to do that against this Carson-Newman team. They have a very explosive offense. So Mitchell has it now, gets it back over to McKenneth, who thought about going for 3 and misses that off the pressure inside, but rebounded and laid back in by Leah Pettit. Harris Price bringing it up. Frenetic pace ran by the Eagles here. Marisites gets it over to Harris in the corner, or Smith in the corner, excuse me. Mika Wester has it blocked by McKenneth. Nice job there to block a much taller player by McKenneth. And a soft touch off the backboard gives the Bearcats the lead. So Wester inbounds it. Harris Price bringing it up for the Eagles. Pick set from Simmerly, gets it over to Wester. Wester gets it inside to Marisites, who pulls up and knocks it down. And Mitchell bringing it up for the Bearcats. Gets it over to Crystal Williams, back down to McKenneth. Back up top to Mitchell, who has a wide open look and drains it from the free throw line. Eagles continuing to push the pace. Price with it. Pulling up from 3, rimming out, but rebounded by Marisites. And that's going to be a foul, so Marisites will head to the line.
And so far, you see Lander sticking with Carson-Newman pretty well. I mean,
absolutely, these two.
I wasn't quite sure what way this game's going to go. I mean, I still don't. They're both two really good teams. So with that defense that we saw yesterday from Carson-Newman, I mean, Lander's doing a very good job of breaking through that.
Marisites knocking down the first free throw, but you're absolutely right. I mean, these two teams are both titans in this region, and it's going to be a very high-scoring game, I feel. And rimmed out and rebounded by the Bearcats. Mitchell getting that one over to Williams. McKenna has it. Driving in. Kicks it into the corner to Williams, who pulls up from three-point range. Off the mark, rebounded by Marisites. Marisites sends it up to Harris. And Wester has it, driving in, but lost control of it. But Smith is there for the rebound, and she pulls up. Nice shot, but rims out. Harris running for it, rebounded by Simmerly. Harris thought about going for 3, McKenna there to defend. Back over to Wester. Wester with that high shot off the mark, rebounded by Smith. Smith driving in, and that'll be another foul on the Bearcats. Or no, they'll say that was a foul on Smith. So Mitchell inbounds, and Jessica Harris bringing it up. She sends it back over to Mitchell, who gets it to McKenna. Now McKenna has it once again. Driving in, finds Williams in the corner, and she knocks it down from three-point range. 9-5 now your score in favor of the Bearcats.
Yeah, an excellent shot there.
Simmerly from the free throw line, knocks it down. Soft touch on that shot.
Carson-Newman does a great job answering back.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw it last night. Anytime the Pacers were able to mount some offense, Carson-Newman was right there to answer back with them. Now Mitchell driving in. Good defense from Simmerly and a rebound by Marisites. Harris has it, thinking about pulling up, but she thinks better of it. Sends it over to Simmerly, but it's taken away by Mitchell.
We have another traveling call on Lander. I mean, yesterday we know that that turnover was very prevalent in their game.
Yeah, they made a lot of mistakes, a lot of ball handling errors, and they can't afford to do that again this match. This is a very good Carson-Newman team, and they can't afford to make many mistakes against them. So Harris has it. She gets it over to Marisites. Marisites to Wester, driving in, makes a pump fake, and knocks it down.
And like we were saying earlier, Michael Wester has just such a great shot. I mean, it's so strange and very high arching, but I mean it's on point just about every time.
Yeah, and as I was thinking about it yesterday after that game, she has a shot similar to Dirk Nowitzki, the power forward for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a very high arcing shot. As you see there, it's a very high arcing shot. It's very hard to block. And I mean, it's so easy to shoot it that way because it's your arms just go up that way naturally, and she just flicks the wrist and it just shoots it straight up. So the Bearcats have it. Harris gets it over to Williams. And McKenna pulling up from three-point range and rimming out, but rebounded by McKenna. And Williams now back over. Pulling up again. Off the mark once again, rebounded by Marisites this time. Harris brings it up for the Bearcats. Wester wide open from 3, and she knocks it down.
I mean, her shot is just amazing. That's fantastic right there.
It was a beautiful shot. So McKenneth has it now. McKenneth pulling up with a hand in her face, but she drains it down. Nice shot over the much taller Jekka Simmerly. And Marisites has it. Almost taken away there. And it is taken away that time by Jessica Harris. And so the Bearcats move it up into the corner. Williams pulls up with Wester's hand in her face, but it's wow, oh man. Excellent job by Brashay Johnson to rebound that one, but Marisites gets it back. And Wester just carving through the Bearcat defense. Already with 8 points from Michael Wester.
It's insane. She's doing awesome.
Yeah, she's an offensive force out there for the Eagles. Only 2 rebounds as well away last night from a double-double performance. Inside to Johnson, and she makes it look easy with that high percentage shot down low.
Lander's doing a great job of not allowing Carson-Newman to have too much momentum.
Absolutely. We're going to have a full media timeout, so we're going to take a brief break, and we will be right back. And welcome back, everyone, to the PBC-SAC crossover tournament. First matchup between the Lander Bearcats and the Carson-Newman Eagles. Eagles leading 15-13 in quarter number 1. Jessica Harris getting that one over to Williams, who sends it back to Baldwin. From the corner, McKenneth off the mark, rebounded by Wester. Wester sending it up to Marisites. Marisites thought about driving in, but sent it back to Wester. Harris wide open. Gets it to Marisites. Nice dribble move by Marisites, who gets it to her sister. Wester lobbing it up for Simmerly, who pulls up and drains the high percentage shot down low. Now Harris has it. Guarded. Shot taken by Baldwin, off the mark, rebounded by McKenneth. And they're going to call that.
A foul was on number 12, Crystal Williams, that's her first, it's the team's third, and checking the lineup is number 23, Chelsea Mitchell.
Girl.
So it will remain Eagle ball. Price to inbound. Now Wester has it, moving it around, sends it over to Price. Price driving around. Nice pass over to Marisites. Running out of time on the shot clock. Wester has it, pulls around, and gets it in.
Basket by number 32, Michael Wester.
And
She has
already with
that.
10
She
points.
has the net zoned in today.
Absolutely, already with 10 points. And Brashay Johnson underneath. She'll be fouled.
Fouls on number 32, Michael Wester, and the Eagles.
We'll see Johnson being guarded by Wester. You might be interesting to see if they try and draw that contact on Wester, get her in some foul trouble early, see if they can't get her on the bench for a little while. As Johnson sinks that free throw.
And also, I believe Lander had a little trouble with their free throws at the beginning of their game yesterday. So let's see if they can boost that average a little.
And sinking both of them. So Price will bring it up. Price losing control of that one, and it goes out, and it will be Bearcat ball. 1 minute and 33 seconds remain in the first quarter between these two teams. And driving up is Jessica Harris, who gets it over to McKenna. Kenneth over to Baldwin. Saw her take a couple three-pointers. She'll take another one. Off the mark again. Rebounded by Marisites. Now Wester will bring it up for the Eagles. So Smith has it. Now Marisites underneath. And she'll drain it. It'll be an and one opportunity.
Fouls on number 35, Brashay Johnson. That's her first. It's the team's fourth. Coming to the lineup is number 3, Alexis Meyer, the Bearcats. And at the line for the three-point play, Kelsey Marisites.
So this will be Kelsey Marisites. She'll be off the mark, rebounded by Mitchell.
1 minute left in the quarter. 1 minute.
Mitchell thought about passing out. She will now. Driving in, over to Johnson. And that's going to be a foul. That one's going to go against number 20, Katie Stubblefield.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 20, Katie Stubblefield. That's her first. It's the team's fourth at the line shooting.
So once again, Johnson will head to the service line. And off the mark with that one. She'll miss on both of those free throw opportunities. So Marisites has it now. And from the corner is Marisites, and she knocks it down.
Three-point basket to number 4, Kelsey Marisites.
Carson-Newman's really tuned into this game, and Lander seems to have backed down just a little bit. So hopefully we'll see them pick up some intensity here.
And McKenna pulling up from 3, no good there. So Wester has it. She'll send it over to Smith. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Your score after one, 24-15. And we'll be right back after a short break for the second quarter of the PBC-SAC Crossover Tournament, Game 1. And welcome back, everyone, to Game 1 of Day 2 of the PBC-SAC Crossover Tournament, brought to you by Willie Jewell's Barbecue. Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry calling the action between the Lander Bearcats and the Carson-Newman Eagles. The Eagles pulling ahead a little bit in quarter number 1, 24-15 the score here. So McKenneth has it for the Bearcats, and she kicks it back over to Alexis High. McKenneth sending it down low to Mitchell. Underneath to Pettit, off the mark, rebounded by Stubblefield. So Brianna Smith has it. Off the mark and rebounded by McKenneth.
Yeah, we haven't seen as much from Pettit so far today. I know yesterday she was such a force under the basket, so hopefully she'll keep that up and bring it into today.
Absolutely, and that trained by Alexis High. And that could be due to maybe that knee injury she suffered yesterday, and we didn't know really how severe that was. But it may just be a little bit of a precautionary measure, give her a little bit less playing time today.
Back on the court for the Eagles, number 21, Harris Price.
So Price will inbound for the Eagles. Sends it up. Marisites has it, gets it over to her sister in the corner. She pulls up, knocking it down.
A great sister little combo there.
McKenneth, wide open for three-pointer is Alexis High, and she knocks it down again. And she wears that number 3 for a reason. Mika Wester back over to Price. And pulling up is Wester, and she knocks it down from 3. Trading blows here, 30-21. No progress really being made. Off the mark, rebounded by Pettit. She pulls back up off the mark. And rebounded by Stubblefield. So Price brings it up over to Marisites. She's driving in, kicks it back over to Stubblefield, who pulls up off the mark, rebounded by Stubblefield. Over to Wester. And rebounded. Marisites has it. Back to her sister. Into the corner for Wester. Thought about pulling up, but back to Marisites. And knocking it down is Kayla Marisites from three-point range.
Yeah, what a great job there. I think Wester had the opportunity to shoot for a 3, and instead she passed it, and they ended up getting that 3-point shot anyway, so that was really great.
Yeah, it was a good job by her to find the open player to get that three-point basket in. As Pettit dominating down low. So Price kicking it over to Kelsey Marisites, who gets it over to her sister Kayla. Price has it now. Running out of time on the shot clock. Stubblefield from 3, off the mark, rebounded by Pettit. So the Bearcats will carry it back. McKenneth has it now. And that'll be a foul. Mitchell will head to the line.
Her second. The team's first going to the line to shoot 2 is Chelsea Mitchell.
And off the mark with the first shot is Mitchell.
And it, yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that, but we had Tori Griffith and Jekka Simmerly come on in, so they did really well yesterday also. So
Yeah, they did. Both big players for the Carson-Newman Eagles in that win against the Pacers of USC Aiken. Rebounded by Pettit, but taken away by Simmerly. And finally controlled by the Eagles. Marisites has it, gets it over to Wester. Inside to Simmerly. Simmerly looking for someone to pass to. Finally getting it over to Wester. Wester pulling up off the mark. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Simmerly.
The foul was on number 40, Jackie Simmerly, her first, the team's second.
Now Mitchell has it. It's just throwing Price off. And finally the whistle will be blown.
Fouls on number 4, the Eagles. Her first, the team's third. Substituting in is number 1, Kayla Marisites.
So that's going to be a foul on the Eagles, of course, as we see number 12, Crystal Williams, inbound for the Bearcats. And that one broken up by Marisites, but taken back by Williams. Johnson has it, gets to Mitchell, who throws it over to McKenna for 3. And just outside. And that's going to be Eagle ball. So Marisites gets it into her sister. And taken away by Mitchell. Ill-advised pass by Kelsey Marisites. Mitchell driving in, knocks it down, and we're going to have a three-point play opportunity.
One for number 23, Chelsea Mitchell. Foul was on number 40, Justice Simmerly. That's her second, the team's fourth. At the line for the three-point play, Chelsea Mitchell.
And Mitchell off the mark, so no three-point play that time. Rebounded by Price, and she sends it up to number 23, Tori Griffith. And Griffith gets it up to Kayla Marisites. Driving in, but losing control. Able to pass it out to her sister Kelsey, pulling up from 3 and knocking it down is Kelsey Marisites. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Lander Bearcats. And that's going to be a media timeout, so we're going to take a break, but we will be right back with the action in quarter number 2. And we are back here with the PBC-SAC crossover game 1 of day 2, presented by the South Carolina Education Lottery. Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry calling the action. So Mitchell has it for the Lander Bearcats, gets it up to Alexis High for 3, off the mark that time, but rebounded by Brashay Johnson. Harris Price didn't really have much of a chance on that one. And so that's going to be a travel against Alexis High, and that's once again going to be costly for them.
They have cut down the number of travels significantly, though, compared to yesterday. So.
Absolutely, that was a mistake they were
Only
making a lot.
2 so far this game, and about 7 or 8 yesterday. So.
Yeah, and you can chalk that up to it being the first game of the season, you know, getting some nerves out as Williams takes the shot, but no good. Or Smith, excuse me, takes the shot.
Foul was on number 40, Jessica Simmerly. That's her third and the team's fifth.
So that's going to be a foul on Simmerly, and we'll see Brashay Johnson head to the charity stripe.
And this is going to be Johnson's third time at the free throw line. She's only about 50% free throws right now, so let's see if she can increase that average a little bit.
So knock down the first attempt. And sinking the second one, so she's 2 for 2 that time around. Wester looking for someone to throw it to. She finds it in Price. Tipped, but recovered by Wester. And bad pass from Wester, trying to fit it in there, but Price just wasn't able to get to it. And I believe they're going to blow it dead on a travel, so it will go right back to Carson-Newman.
And there, they should have capitalized on that opportunity and didn't do the travel.
No, they won't say it was a traveling. They'll say it was an over-the-line violation, so she inbounded it with her foot over the inside the lines. And that's going to be a foul in 2 shots.
Foul was on number 11 by Leah McKenna. That's her first and the team's first.
They're going to say that was on McKenna, so Michael Wester will head to the line. She sinks the first one. And drops the second one down again.
And that's going to give her 15 points so far in this first half, so she's having an excellent game.
Yeah, dynamite first half for Mika Wester. Big part of this Carson-Newman offense. Kenneth driving in, gets it down to Brashay Johnson. And that's money almost every time, especially with a beautiful feed from McKenneth. So Griffith has it, carrying it around, send it to Price. Price driving in, easy path to the basket and knocks it down. So 40-29 your score in favor of the Eagles. That one's off the mark from Johnson, but rebounded by Griffith. Over to Alexis High for 3, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, an excellent answer back there from Lander. One thing that I have noticed about Harris Price is that she is not afraid to go after the ball. She is not afraid to go in there, get pushed around a little bit. I mean, she's very aggressive, and it works out well for her team.
Absolutely. So now Weichel will come in.
We have a 30-second timeout.
And we're going to have a 30-second timeout, so we'd like to go ahead and thank one of our sponsors, specifically Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, located on Whiskey Road and run by USC Aiken alumni. Be sure to go check out Tyler's Tire and Auto Center for all your automotive needs. And we're back. So Williams has it. Send it over to Mitchell. Back to Williams again. Mitchell pulling up from deep 2-point range and knocking it down. Price throwing that one behind Marisites, but she's able to make the play to get to it. Marisites, soft touch and on the money.
She drove through 4 defenders there to get to the basket, so a well-earned shot there.
Yeah, it's very good body control to get through that crowd. And Brashay Johnson faking out Marisites on that one for the easy basket. And Price driving in and blocked by Alexis High. That was an ill-advised shot attempt by Price.
Substituting is number 20, Jessica Harris.
So Price pulling up from three-point range this time. That one a little bit off the money, but High with the rebound for the Bearcats. So Williams brings it up. Dribbling through some defenders of her own, and she gets it in with a soft touch. Nice play by Williams on that one. Price dishing it back to Marisites. And that'll be a traveling on Kayla Marisites.
I see Lander applying some pressure here and closing this the gap that Carson-Newman has created in their lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Only 4 points now Carson-Newman leads by. It's similar to what we saw from Lander yesterday. I mean, they started off slow in quarter number one, but as the later parts of the game came around, they really sparked a fire and came back to beat Lincoln Memorial. So pulling up from three-point range is Williams, and she knocks it down to bring the lead to one. Price kicking it over to Stubblefield, who gets it back to Kayla Marisites. Driving in. And a nice shot by Marisites. 1 minute remaining in quarter number two, 44-41. Williams down low to Brashay Johnson. That one tipped by Wester and recovered. Price driving in. Easy lay-in for Harris Price.
And what a great pass there by Ashton Weichel. What a great pass there by her, leading her teammate straight to the goal. That was excellent.
Yeah, it was definitely an excellent steal and a good pass forward to move the ball up by Weichel. Off the money. And recovered by Wester, sends it up to Price, able to control it. And Wester driving in and drops it down. 17 points now for her in the first half. And the last second basket from the Bearcats, no good by Jessica Harris. So the score at the end of the first half, 48-41 in favor of the Carson-Newman Eagles. We will be right back after about a 15-minute intermission for the start of quarter number three. And welcome back, everyone, to the first game of day 2 of the PBC-SAC crossover tournament presented by the Concierge team. This matchup between the Carson-Newman Eagles and the Lander Bearcats. Jordan Phillips calling the action alongside Kristen Lowry. It'll be Eagle ball to get things started. Micah Wester inbounding to Harris Price. Price getting it over to Stubblefield. And that one picked off by Williams of the Bearcats, and they're bringing it back. 48-41 your score as Mitchell drives in. Brings it back out, blocked. And rebounded. Price maintaining possession now. And Wester takes that shot off the mark, rebounded by Mitchell. Kenneth has it. Off the mark. Now it's a rebound for Wester. Smith pulling up, blocked by Williams. So Marisides has it, gets it inside. Beautiful pass. Getting it inside to Harris Price. Mitchell pulling up, and she'll drop it down from deep 2-point range. So Marisides has it. She's going to pull up from 3-point range and knocks it down. 53-43 now your score.
And there you see Carson-Newman not letting any points scored by Lander affect them, just coming back, answering right back.
Price guarding Williams. Williams driving in. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Marisides. So Williams is going to head to the line.
The team's first. Going to the line to shoot 2, Crystal Williams.
She'll knock down the first. And 2 for 2 is Williams. Bring it up. Price thought about going for the 3-pointer there, but thought better of it. Now she'll try and drive in. Looking to draw the foul, but won't get it. They'll say it was out of bounds on the Bearcats. Inside to Wester. Good feed from Marisides for the assist. So Williams with it for the Bearcats. And that's going to be a charge.
And a great call there, a very obvious one at that.
That's her second. It's the team's first. And checking in line is number 3, Alexis High.
That one taken away by Williams. Saw the hesitation from Smith and just took it right away. Williams driving down. Circles back around, gets it back to Williams. Wide open, but cut off. Now Williams has it again. High, right back to Williams. Williams gets it over to High. Now Williams
Shot clock counting down.
Williams driving in, puts it up, off the mark, and rebounded by Smith. Smith driving in now, wasting no time, and that'll be a foul. 2 shots coming up for Smith.
The foul is on number 23 of the Bearcats, Chelsea Mitchell. Her first, the team's second this quarter. At the line shooting 2 is number 2, Graham Smith.
In and out, the ball goes.
And Smith knocks down 1 of 2. Rebounded. Kicks it out to Williams. Harris, excuse me. Harris throws it over to High. No good and out of bounds. Landers bench calling for the press defense, but Price brings it up unimpeded. Off the mark, rebounded. Marisites gets it back to Price. Price with a beautiful move and knocks it down. That was gorgeous by Harris.
Yeah, that
Price.
was fantastic. Nice little fake pump there, and then a nice drive to the basket.
And that's going to be off the foot and out. It'll be Eagle ball.
Substituting in is number 11 of the Bearcats, Leah McKenna.
Landers sitting back and kind of letting the Eagles bring the ball over. They aren't pressing as much for the inbound.
Bad pass there from Stubblefield, taken away by McKenneth. Kenneth with a nice shot, getting that one in. Wester, nice cut pass.
Foul was on number 3 of the Bearcats, Alexis High. Her first, the team's third.
And Wester has it. Nice turnaround shot. It drops in.
Number 32, Michael Wester.
So Williams has it. She gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell down low. And in. Easy money. Easy money for Brashay Johnson. And Stubblefield answers right back with another easy shot.
Very
down low
quickly,
herself.
answers right back very quickly.
Yeah, Price saw the mismatch down low and threw it right over. And Mitchell dropping that one in.
After she rebounded her own shot, of course.
Yeah. So Marisites has it. Looking for Wester. That one broken up by Mitchell, but it will remain Eagle ball off of her hands and out of bounds.
We have a full media timeout.
And that's going to be a full media timeout. Shot clock running down, but Williams gets it over to Johnson. And the easy lay-in.
Number 45, Rashay Johnson.
Johnson now with 14 points. And that one taken away by McKenneth. McKenneth driving in.
Fouls on number 32, Michael Wester.
That'll be a foul on Wester. And McKenneth will head to the line.
Going to the line to shoot 2 is Miley McKenna.
This is going to be McKenna's first time at the free throw line today.
Substituting in is number 20, Jessica Harris for the Bearcats, and number 2, the Eagles, Brianna Smith.
And knocks down the second. Wester throwing it up to Marisites. Tried to get it to Simmerly. Not a good pass. Williams now has it for the Bearcats.
Fouls on number 1, Kayla Marisites, that's her third and the team's third.
And Mitchell will inbound for the Bearcats. She gets it over to Harris. Back to McKenneth. McKenneth to Williams. Williams at the top. Back over to Harris, who's guarded by Wester. Dribbling it around. Now McKenneth has it. Shot clock running down. And Johnson takes the shot off the mark and rebounded by the Bearcats. So Harris has it. McKenneth dribbling around, pulls up from the free throw line, off the mark, rebounded by Simmerly. And we're going to have a full media timeout, so we'll take a break, but we will be right back. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining, 64-55 in favor of Carson-Newman. And welcome back to game 1 of day 2 of the PBC-SAC crossover tournament presented by the Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. Inbounding will be Carson-Newman's Micah Wester. Marisites has it. Over to Brianna Smith. And a travel on Kayla Marisites.
Let's see if Lander can make something happen with that turnover.
Yeah, they're running out of time. They have 1 full quarter left, down by 9 as Mitchell knocks it in.
Number 23, Chelsea Mitchell.
Stubblefield inbounding. Over to Smith. Smith back to Wester, who gets it over to Marisites. 47 seconds remain. Marisites has it, gets it over to Wester.
Shot clock.
And just as the shot clock is coming to an end, Marisites got it off. She'll be fouled.
The foul was on number 23.
That's going to go against
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
That's her
So
second.
Marisites will head to the line.
At the line shooting
Kelsey
two
Marisites, that is.
Kelsey Marisites.
This is going to be Kelsey Marisites' first time at the free throw line, so let's see if she can get these 2 points here.
She'll drain the first one. She knocks down the second as well. Big points there for Carson-Newman. You never have too much insurance.
That is true.
So, yeah, it's Jessica Harris with the ball for the Bearcats. Losing control a little bit there. Taking it away. Get over to McKenneth. Now high with it. Pulls up and knocks it down from three-point range. 5 seconds remain. We'll see if Carson-Newman can score before halftime. Marisites putting it up. And
oh
on the
my
money.
goodness.
What a shot from Kayla Marisites.
What an excellent shot. She received the ball, turned around, and threw it straight up from deep in the three. That was excellent.
Yeah, that was probably about a 40-foot shot from Kayla Marisites. Excellent job by her. So we will go into the fourth quarter. Our score 69-60 in favor of Carson-Newman. We're going to take a break, but we will be right back. And welcome back, everyone, to this matchup in the PBC-SAC crossover tournament between the Lander Bearcats and the Carson-Newman Eagles. Start of the fourth quarter, 69-60 in favor of the Eagles. Mitchell getting it into McKenneth. McKenneth driving in, takes the shot off the mark, rebounded by Stubblefield. Stubblefield gets it to Smith. Into the corner to Marisites, who pulls up. Off the money that time. Rebounded by Johnson, who gets it over to High in the corner. Now McKenneth from three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Mitchell, who puts it back up, and there will be a foul on Mitchell. So she'll head to the line to shoot two.
Foul is on the Carson-Newman Eagles, number 2, Brianna Smith, her second. The team's first this quarter. At the line shooting two is Chelsea Mitchell.
And so far, her free throw percentage is 0. She hasn't made any shots so far this game. So let's see if she can increase that.
She'll
And
knock
she
down
does.
the first. And off the mark again by Mitchell. And we'll have a jump ball. That one's going to go Carson-Newman's way. 69-61 your score. That one sent to Price. Loses her balance, and they're going to call that a push on the Bearcats.
A A foul is on the Bearcats, number 11, Mylene McKenna. That's her third, the team's first this quarter.
So Price has it. Almost intercepted by McKenna. Wester pulls up. Off the mark, rebounded by Marisites, who pulls up again, off the mark again. And another jump ball, but this one's going to go the way of the Bearcats.
Foul was on the Eagles, number 1, Kayla Marisites, her third, the team's second.
And they're going to call that a foul on the Eagles.
The foul was on number 21, Harris Price. Her first, the team's third this quarter. Rochelle Johnson to the charity strike for 2.
And knocking that one down was Johnson.
And returning action is number 4, Kelsey Marisites.
And Johnson knocking down both. Price with it now. Gets it to Smith. Smith driving in, making a couple moves. And that'll be a foul. 2 shots coming up for Smith.
The foul is on the Bearcats, number 3, Alexis High. Her second, the team's second. At the line shooting 2 will be Brianna Smith.
And off the mark on the first shot is Smith. And Smith sinks the second. Harris with it. And taken away by Price. Wide open lane to the basket, and she will knock it down. Almost another one for Price there. Almost taking that one away from McKenna. Mitchell has it, driving it in, off the mark, rebounded by Wester. Now Marisites throws it right back to Wester. Smith pulling up from 3, off the mark, rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell gets it to Harris. Harris taking it in and knocking it down.
By number 20, Jessica Harris.
Now with it, Harris back to Smith. Smith thought about pulling up, reconsidered. 3 seconds remain on the shot clock, and blocked by McKenna. That was absolutely stuffed by the Bearcats.
Back on the court for the Bearcats is number 12, Crystal Williams.
So Williams has it, bringing it around over to Alexis High. Off to Harris. Harris maintaining possession. Nice pass to Johnson, but she wasn't able to corral it. Price maintaining possession. Gets it over to Smith. Marisites with it now. Marisites driving in, and with some contact, able to knock it down.
And as we were talking earlier, what a great game Wester's having. Well, what a great game Kayla Marisites is having. I mean, Wester and Marisites are both at 21 points for the game. That's crucial for this team. I mean, you can see that offensively they are just both powerhouses.
Yeah, Marisites doing excellent work here coming into the fourth quarter. She had 9 rebounds and another basket for Marisites. She's just been dominant on both sides of the ball. And McKenna with the shot rebound by herself and out of bounds, but it's going to maintain Bearcat ball.
Substituting in for the Bearcats, number 32, Victoria Baldwin, number 23, Chelsea Mitchell.
That one sent up, almost intercepted by Smith, knocked down, but McKenna maintains possession. Williams driving in, but taken away by Price. But that's going to go off the body of Marisites and maintain possession. Mitchell kicks it over to Williams.
Fouls on number 21, Harris Price of the Eagles. That's her second, the team's fourth.
And nice job by Johnson on the fake out there. Defense bid on it all the way, so Price brings it up for the Eagles, 76-69. Now Marisites has it. Marisites gets it to Smith, who barely holds on and knocks it in for the layup. Kenneth has it, pulls up from 3, off the mark.
Fouls on number 2, Brianna Smith. That's her third. It's the team's fifth. And before we shoot free throws, we have a full media timeout on the floor.
There's going to be a full media timeout before these free throws, so we'll take a break, but we will be right back. And we are back with this matchup between the Bearcats of Lander and the Carson-Newman Eagles. PBC-SAC crossover tournament. Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry presenting the action. We're going to have free throws from Malia McKenneth.
So far this game, she has 100% free throw average, so let's see if she can keep that up.
And McKenna knocks down both. Marasites with it. From the corner, her sister knocking it down. Kelsey Marasites.
Kelsey Marasites.
Marasites with double-digit points of her own, 13.
With the kiss off the glass for three, Victoria Baldwin.
Baldwin off the glass for the three-pointer there. Now Wester with it, off the mark. So Marasites has it, gets it off to Smith. Smith driving in, contested shot, no good. Williams with the rebound. And off the mark, rebounded by Mitchell, put back, and knocks it down. Now Lander within three. They have quietly battled their way back into this. 81-78, and a timeout taken by the Eagles.
Yes, they have. This timeout probably trying to break this momentum up that Lander has gotten in this, this past few minutes.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, the Bearcats. I mean, it was almost didn't realize it. You look up and all of a sudden they're back in it. I mean, they've been quietly battling back throughout this fourth quarter, and now they're only within 3 points. It's a very close game. So we are back, and it will be Eagle ball. Marasites has it, sends it over to Wester. And Wester gets it to Price. Price thinking about taking the deep three, but changes her mind. Drives in a bit, and that's going to be out of bounds. Thought there might have a little bit of contact. Thought there might have been a little contact on that, but the referee saw it differently, but it will remain Eagle ball.
Yeah, I definitely think Price was trying to draw a foul there and just didn't get it.
So Marasites has it. And taken away by Williams, but out of bounds, and it will remain Carson-Newman ball with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. It's going to have to be a pretty quick setup by Carson-Newman to get this off before the shot clock.
Substituting is number 3, Alexis High.
Underneath to Wester, and good.
Number 32, Michael Wester.
So McKenna knocks it down from 3, now within 2, 83-81 as Price brings it down.
Yeah, the Bearcats have definitely got themselves back into this game.
And Wester from 3 knocks it down.
And there you see again, the Eagles are not scared to answer back.
It's been one of their biggest strengths all tournament long, their ability to just, any time the opposing team puts a point on the board, they answer right back. It's almost automatic every single time. Williams had a path to the basket but got tripped up. And a timeout taken by the Bearcats.
And it looked like she didn't trip on anything except for her own feet.
Yeah, she might have been trying to do too much at one time and just wasn't able to maintain her balance. So we'll have a 30-second timeout. We'll take a brief intermission and we'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Bearcats with the ball, down by 5. McKenneth has it. And low time on the shot clock, but gets it off the mark, rebounded. Man, it looked like a couple of Eagles fighting for it by themselves there. And the play blown dead.
The foul is on number 1, Kayla Marisites. That's her 4th.
Yeah, they'll call that foul on Marisites. And Mitchell has it now. And she'll knock down the first of 2. And off the mark, Marisites with it.
Carson-Newman only 2 scores ahead here, though, so.
And rebounded by the Bearcats. McKenneth stuffed by Marisites. So Marisites has it again. Gets it over to Wester. Only 1:23 remain. Wester losing control but maintaining possession. Stubblefield has it now. 9 seconds remain on the shot clock. Nice effort by Johnson to try and draw the foul there, but I think the ref saw through that one all the way. And they're going to call that blocking foul on the Eagles.
So I'm not really sure if I agree with that one all the way there. I mean, Marisites was standing there with their hands up for a good minute before the drive came through, but again, I'm not the ref.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the hardest part of the job. So Williams will have a chance to bring her team within 4 points here if she can convert on both of these free throws. She'll knock down the first.
And the second.
Yep. So it's a 2-score game now. And we'll have a timeout taken. So we'll take a brief break. And we'll be right back. We are back. Eagle ball coming down to crunch time here. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. 88-84 in favor of Carson-Newman. So Smith controls.
1 minute left in regulation. 1 minute.
Smith. And that's going to be a travel on Smith. A costly mistake there by the Eagles.
Yeah, you really can't afford turnovers like that when you're only 4 points ahead in a very tight game.
Yeah, you definitely can't. So we'll see how the Bearcats respond here.
I mean, they only have about 45 seconds to do something here.
And she's going to miss, but that's going to be a foul on the Eagles.
The foul is on number 2 of the Eagles, Brianna Smith, and that's her 4th. And going to the charity stripe for 2 will be Crystal Williams.
And Williams off the mark on the first.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of pressure in these free throws right here because, I mean, if she had made both of these, then they'd only be 2 points.
And welcome back, everyone. 38 seconds remaining. 88-87 your score with the Carson-Newman Eagles in the lead. Price has it. She's going to hold on to it, chew up some of the shot clock. And taken away by McKinnon, but she's going to fall down and recovered by Price, diving for it. A huge scramble for the ball, and it will be Eagle ball.
Wow. That was almost deadly for the Eagles.
Absolutely.
Almost deadly.
Huge break for the Eagles there. McKinnon getting tangled up and falling. And Wester has it, and she'll be fouled.
Foul is on number 21, Ariana Sanders. That's her second and the team's fourth.
I mean, wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely a huge opportunity for McKenneth.
The Eagles definitely need to score some points here.
Definitely they need to get ahead. Or
I mean,
not get ahead, but
a
they
little
need to increase their
insurance, it would
lead.
never hurt.
Yeah, definitely not. And another foul, this one on Wester as well.
Foul is on number 23 of the Bearcats, Chelsea Mitchell, her third, the team's fifth. And going to the line to shoot two.
And another thing is the Eagles can't afford to foul to give the Bearcats any free throws.
Yeah, no, not at all. They have to be completely perfect when it comes to contact. They cannot foul at all.
Brianna Smith. And substituting for Lander, number 32, Victoria Baldwin.
Wester really needs to make this shot here. And she
She
does.
Comes through in the clutch there. Her 28th point of the match. So moving quickly is Williams. 10 seconds remaining. Williams to McKenneth. Pulls up. Sends it over to Williams. Off
And
the
it's
mark.
short.
Rebounded. And that is going to be the end of the game. What a game between the Eagles and the Bearcats, and the Eagles pulling off a little bit of an upset here over the Lander Bearcats.
I mean, what a tight game that was. The Lander did not give up, though. Credit to them. I mean,
Absolutely.
they were pressing it, just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, they came very close on that one play where McKenneth lost her footing heading down the floor, but either way, an absolutely fantastic game between two very talented teams. So if you were entertained by that one, be sure to stick around for our next match between the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters and the hosting USC Aiken Pacers. We'll be handling that one for you in about 25 minutes, so be sure to check that out. I'm Jordan Phillips for Kristen Lowry. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in about 25 minutes.